The Falcom Shareholder Meeting is going to take place in less than a day, and it's going to be a crucial one for Falcom fans, or more precisely, Trails fans. Hello everyone, I'm your host today, and we'll talk about the Falcom Shareholder Meeting and the damage it's going to inflict on the community. First, we must introduce what this event is. The Falcom Shareholder Meeting is an annual event taking place in the middle of December, where Falcom presents their project to their shareholders for next year. To give you an example, Hajimari no Kiseki was announced at this event in 2019, and pretty much every game they release gets announced at this event. The next year, Kuro no Kiseki was announced on December 17th of 2020, while Kuro 2 was announced December 16th of 2021. Same for Kai no Kiseki, which was announced on December 15th of 2023. I skipped 2022 on purpose because it's a bit of an outlier. East 10 Nordics was announced at the Falcom Financial Report in November, in the form of just East 10. Alright y'all, it seems like I was lying to y'all. I swear I read that last night, but apparently it's not true. Here's the real info. If you see any other errors in the video, please don't hesitate to tell me in the comments. It was only next month at the shareholder meeting that it was revealed as East 10 Nordics. This type of announcement is a bit unusual as we only get the reveal and no details about it, much like how last month Trails in the Sky SC Remake was announced. And so, I have questions. The people have questions, Falcom. What's gonna be announced tomorrow?
Please, Peter, I need this!
I told you guys that East 10's announcement was unusual, right? Well, that's not the only unusual thing we've seen this past year, and that goes all the way back to last year's shareholder meeting, and now, actually, it was even before that. The June 2024 Nintendo Direct. The announcement of Trails in the Sky Remake. Yep, that's when things started to derail. A Falcom game in a Nintendo Direct? That's so crazy. It's really incredible to see how far they've come, but you know, that's not the usual announcement timing, is it? Right, it's supposed to be 6 months later in December. When the 2024 shareholder meeting came in December, we were given more information about Trails in the Sky Remake and East 10 Proud Nordics was announced. Now, we're not here to talk about the ethicality of full-price re-releases like 3 months after the localization of the original. We're here to talk about Falcom's yearly game output. In a recent interview, Falcom has stated that they wanted to release more games per year, and specifically, multiple new titles by fiscal year ending September 2026. This year, Falcom's main release was Trails in the Sky First Chapter, along with East 10 Proud Nordics coming early 2026 for us. So, hey, could this be it? Could we really have multiple mainline releases in 2026? With the November financial report, Falcom has announced the release of Trails in the Sky SC Remake before the end of the fiscal year, meaning before the end of September 2026. Falcom releases their games before the end of September, which is usually the last week, with Hajimari being an exception, of course. If another game were to be released this year, it would have to be between January and September. However, we're going to exclude January to April at the very least for marketing purposes and because, you know, you can't really shadow drop a game. Or can they? Meaning that if a second game were to be released in 2026, it would have to be between April and July. Because we can't really have two games back to back, right? We have to give players a bit of a break, and you know, financially that would not be a good move. So, when is this second game releasing? I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm scratching the fuck out of my head right now. I'm gonna be honest, I was much more hopeful before recording this video, but Now I kinda believe that the dream is dead. Like, there's no way they can release a second big game in 2026. Like, can they? Yes, yes they can. People believed last year that Kai 2025 would not happen. And if we ignore the delay, yes, it did happen in 2025. If not, it's just a month later. But I was not a part of the Kai 2025 team. I was a part of the team 2026. Matter of fact, no sooner than March 2026. So, can I jump on y'all's train? Please, can you let me dream, please? If Falcom were to release a second game in 2026, what would it be? Well, we have two candidates, Kai 2 and Tokyo Xanadu 2. Now, I know we all want Kai 2, let's be real. But it's not like the demand for Tokyo Xanadu is non-existent. It's just that, if next year isn't Kai 2, we're all gonna pull up to Falcom HQ and, have a little nice word with Kondo. Now, the question is, which of these two games is going to release next year? Well, before last month's announcement, I actually had SC Remake 2026, Kai 2 2027, and then Tokyo Xanadu 2 could just beat it in the corner or some shit. It was actually interchangeable between SC Remake and Kai 2, but now that we have the confirmation, I don't really know what to think because there's no way that Tokyo Xanadu 2 releases next year, right? But we've had the announcement, I think it was in March 2023, and then nothing. Nothing to this day, nothing. So that brings us back to square one. What is going to be the second game that's going to release next year, if there is even going to be one? Kai 2 is going to be such a big game, I feel like it needs their full attention, so I don't see it releasing alongside something else. Tokyo Xanadu 2 would take this role, but I feel like Tokyo Xanadu 2 could be the start of something new. Kinda like how Trails in the Sky first chapter was, because it's the very first installment of the series, anyone can jump in. Maybe Tokyo Xanadu 2, but who knows. Right now we want Kai 2, let's forget about this dumbass game. I'm joking, of course. Now let's actually take a step back, because I think that it's needed after so much scope. If 2026 actually ends up with only one big game, that is Trails in the Sky SC Remake, what does that mean for the future? Does that mean that Kai 2 is going to be delayed all the way to 2027? No, but that's too far away, I want to play the game now! I want to as well, but if they can put it in the oven some more and refine the game, refine the story specifically, because this game has such weight on its shoulders. It needs to deliver. This is the most important game in the series, in my opinion, of course. But if it fails, hey, it's wraps, y'all. It's wraps. Now, this game needs to deliver. And if it can get some more time in the kitchen, I'm all for it, to be honest. I don't mind waiting. The only thing that could make me unhappy, legit sad, is if God just takes me away. And legit this could happen because, well, nobody knows what could happen tomorrow, but we do know one thing is that in a recent interview, Falcom has stated that they know that the series is coming to a close and that they have to deliver. Because if they don't, what was the purpose of this story? And so they want to take it slow. They want to make sure these games can be the best they can be. And in some way, we could say that if Kai 2 actually releases in 2027, it might just be a blessing in disguise. How and why? So that Nisa can catch up. So that maybe we could get the last game of the arc worldwide. Now that might be super cool, but in an interview, Falcom has stated that they wanted to reduce the time it takes for localization to arrive to. Well, for example, the East games, they wanted them to be released outside of Japan in under 6 months, while for Kaseki games, for Trails games, under a year. And well, with Trails Beyond the Horizon releasing next month, we will be officially caught up. So this really is something I want to trust, I want to believe in. We will get the next game worldwide. It will release worldwide and we will all experience the end of the arc together. But let's be honest. No Kaitu 2028, I beg of y'all. Do not put Tokyo Xanadu over Kaitu, I beg of y'all. Alright, I think that this is enough of a rant, enough of coping, enough of... It's not really seething, but damn, let's not doom. Whatever happens tomorrow, let's not doom, please. Because again, it's fine if we have to wait. It's just, if we wait too much, yeah, let's go to Falcom HQ. I'll be the first to go. Alright y'all, that's it for me. I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. And we'll see each other tomorrow for the actual reaction to the information that is going to be released in the Falcom Shareholder Meeting. Goodbye!